Mic check. All right, we're just about to get started. All right, I'm here. Just getting set up. Shout out to Agassi, Joe, Mr. Kozlov, Don's Towing and Transportation. All right, here we go. So, welcome back to the channel. It's Sam here with GSK Wealth Builders, and today I'm just going to be talking about an update on the markets. We've had a crazy 24 hours. Obviously, everyone's aware of what's happening in the markets, and we're just trying to figure out what to do next. So, for me, I'm not overly concerned yet, but there are a lot of people scared in the market, mostly the new people, because they haven't gone through this before. They haven't gone through crazy drawdowns, and it could get worse before it gets better. But hopefully, we've got through the worst part of it, right? So let's just take a look at some of the things that are going on in crypto right now, and just see a little bit of the overall market, where Bitcoin is, because Bitcoin leads the market, and then we can go from there. So let me pull up my screen here. All right, 1 second. What is going on? Okay, so Bitcoin, BTC, USD. There we go. All right. So we got Bitcoin's price here. So obviously Bitcoin in the past week, actually the past couple of weeks, it's been trending downwards, right? And I think it's mostly because of the alt season going on. Everyone was trying to get more Bitcoin from, trading alts, trading meme coins, whatever they could, to just get the extra edge. And all of a sudden we have news. So it's not just one thing that happens. Like when something happens like this and this fast, it seems like it was manufactured. right? So to have 4 pieces of bad news all together, that doesn't make any sense to me. So you have China. You had China saying that they're banning crypto again, which, if you've been in crypto for a long time, they ban crypto every couple months. And people go crazy, and then the market tanks, and then all of a sudden it goes back up, and it makes no sense because the highest volume, you can look on the market and see where the highest volume is. It's always the Chinese exchanges, right? And Korean exchanges and Japanese exchanges. So they have big money, but for some reason they're always selling. So let's just look at this chart here. So if we go back, let's see where Bitcoin, it peaked at 65, and it was a couple weeks ago. So if you look at the chart, geez, we're gonna have to go to the 1 day. Yeah, so on the 1 day chart, we have a peak on 65,000-ish around 14 April. And ever since 14 April, we've been going down, like steady decline. And if you look at like where the trend line would be, we're almost where the trend line could be, but also the market usually overshoots the trend lines, right? So I was talking to a few friends. Some were saying around 20,000 we could get there because there's a gap on the CME futures. I really have no idea where we're going to go with Bitcoin, but Bitcoin does lead the way. So when Bitcoin coughs, the world catches a cold. So you just got to be conscious of that and know what your risk reward is. I wouldn't be taking any big risks right now on like tiny cap altcoins, because if anything just moves a little bit, you have no idea what's going to happen. So we'll talk about the news of the other countries later. So we're just going to leave this. Let's go to the next tab. So CoinGecko, we're going to go to CoinGecko, and obviously we have Bitcoin stable at 40,000, which is fair. I want to see Ethereum get back over $3,000 just to get some confidence. Binance has taken, a really big hit, almost 40% in a couple days, Binance Coin, and the volume for the exchanges are really good. So Binance is probably gonna have a record profits again, but the coin is suffering right now, as of the rest of crypto. Cardano is just being Cardano. Like, everyone who's new in crypto loves Cardano, Dogecoin, and XRP, right? So for some reason, they're not being affected by this crash as much as everyone else. It looks like a solid price. I don't know when they're going to come out. I know they came out with a wallet. So Gero wallet, Gero, just launched on Cardano. Then they have Card Starter, which is supposed to be their competition with Polka Starter. But we'll see. Now, if you look at the volume, a lot of the volume is just the cash coins, right? So then if you go down to the next ones, Solana's back already. So Solana had a 22% gain, and it's back. It's usually between 42. I've been buying it really between 42 and 47, and it goes a little bit over 50. Polygon Matic, it's actually down a little bit. It's hovering around $2.15. I think it hit today, maybe 210 or 205. So Matic is good, but overall, you're seeing a lot of red on the 7-day, right? So there's a lot, like, look at, well, Shiba Inu is not supposed to be there, but if you look at Neo's still down 30%. You look at, Maker, still down 20%. Like, these guys are down a lot. Pancake Swap down 33%. So the market is it's iffy right now. So I don't know what's going to happen, but you have to be set up to trade. Like, you can't be thinking of trading on Uniswap unless you're trading millions of dollars and you want to pay $1,000 a trade. So you got to set up where you're going to be trading. It's not Coinbase, because in any panic, Coinbase, you're not going to be able to log in. Binance, you weren't able to log in. Like, there was a lot of accounts down. So one of the things that I would look into, if I'm trading Ethereum coins, I would be looking into trading on the Matic blockchain. So if you're trading coins on the Matic blockchain, what you're going to do is you're going to have your coins, and then there's a bridge on QuickSwap. So you're going to go on QuickSwap and you're going to bridge your coins over to Matic. You're going to pay an Ethereum fee for that. All of a sudden, you're trading in layer 2. So when you're trading in layer 2, it's like a cent. a trade. Now, there's a limited amount of coins, but at least the top coins, if you just wanted to pause and go to USDT and you're panicking, you can just do that on the Matic blockchain for like 1 cent a trade. And you can get in and get out. It's really fast. So I would think about doing that. For me, I have coins on Binance. Like I trust Binance, and I really don't panic sell. So yeah, diamond hands. So yeah, that's a little bit update of the market. So someone was asking me about a coin called ETC token. Talking about ETH Classic? ETH Classic? Is that what you're talking about? I mean, this has been a long... So what I know about ETH Classic, when Ethereum was in its infancy stages, there was a hack. And there was a argument about rolling back the blockchain. If you just got the miners to all vote together on the hack, you could just roll back the blockchain and everyone could get their money back. And some people were like, well, for example, if we do this for one person, we got to do this for everyone. So I know Vitalik and his crew were like, there can only be one answer to this, and that's no. No, we're not going to do that. And then I guess some people from the Ethereum group, they were like, no, we need to roll back the blockchain or whatever. So then they broke off and they made ETH Classic. And that's what I know about the story about Ethereum blockchain. So ETH Classic, I guess, it's a solid coin. It's the same. It's the same group of people that started the original Ethereum. I don't trade it just because I like the other Ethereum better, because I want to trade the most volume. For me, if someone's coming in, like I think of newbies coming in and buying my bags 2-3 years from now, what are they going to buy? Ethereum or ETH Classic? They're right. So that's the way I see it. But I mean, look at the returns, 10x in a year. So that's an amazing coin to have. What did ETH do? 600% in a year? Oh, 1200. So it's up. So they're relatively the same. Yeah, ETH Classic, solid coin. So yeah, there we go. Where's the food? The food, it's coming later. It's coming later, but it's not going to be filmed. Let me go through the comments right quick. With China forcing their citizens to sell off crypto, do you expect the market to be flooded with miners? I didn't know that was true. I didn't know that was true. I didn't think China's banned crypto ever since I've been in crypto, right? So, what's going to happen? Well, these people that own miners are entrepreneurs. They're going to move their miners somewhere else. Maybe they'll sell them off, but they're going to move them somewhere else. So we might be offline for a couple weeks, but you can go to Hong Kong, you can go to Iceland, you can go to, you can come to Canada. Like, you can just send your miners elsewhere. That's the advantage of being decentralized now. How do you get them out of the country? Shipping container? I don't know. But are the cops going to be there at the shipping container? So I really don't know about China. All I know is, from the consensus of people that I follow, they're saying this was an organized attack. It wasn't just China. It was like, okay, we're gonna, when someone tweets something crazy, like Elon tweets something, we're gonna launch our attack. We're gonna release this information, then we're gonna release that information, and we're gonna crash the people that are leveraged. The market was way too over leveraged. People were buying crypto, putting it in Nexo, pulling out half of it, buying more crypto, putting that back in Nexo, pulling out half of it, buying more crypto. So if you just take out, the level where they need to be margin called, you can cause a cascading effect. Now, can they do it again? Who knows? That would be, and is it illegal to do that? What country are you in when you're doing this? Like, who are the people doing this? Like, do they want to risk getting caught doing it twice? So like, I really don't know, but I think that's what the issue was. And you know what? It's a cleansing. There was actually too many rookies in there just doing weird things. So, Breakum saying I've added more VeChain and Cosmos. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cosmos is in my top 7. VeChain is solid, right? They're a blue chip. Bitcoin too, like you said yesterday. So, depends on where you're, US depends on where you're located. 51% attack. Yeah. That's a risk for everyone. The other way around is ETH Classic. It's the other way around. Oh, so I'm mistaken. So ETH Classic is the ones that didn't roll back, and ETH rolled back. Okay. Main reason people are buying ETH Classic is because Robinhood people think it's the cheaper Ethereum. You know what? That's true. So I was talking to a friend of mine who is not in crypto, and what they said was they're going to be buying crypto soon. And I was like, okay, so what are you going to buy? Just wondering what they're going to buy, right? And they said Dogecoin. I was like, oh, okay. Well, in my head, I'm like, you're a little bit late for that, but why Dogecoin? And they said, well, I went on CoinMarketCap, I looked at the first page, and Dogecoin was in the top 10, and it was the cheapest one. And I think PundyX was there, right? So I was like, why not PundyX? But anyways, Dogecoin was the cheapest one, so I just might as well buy that. And I was like, I guess it's that simple. So imagine if you have a million people thinking like that have never invested before, and they just look on the first page and they're like, I'm not paying no 70,000 for a coin. I'm not paying no, right, 3,000 for a coin. I want to put $200 in. I want a lot of Doge. Maybe that's one of the reasons why Doge is going to do well and stay like that, right? Is there's like a trillion coins of Doge. So Shiba King, AMC to 1,000. Wow, the movie theater, AMC. And then yeah. So thanks, Joe. Excellent thinking. So let's go back to the news. And actually, yeah, that's what they're saying right now. So crypto lenders say Wednesday's crypto crash cleaned up the excessive leverage. So several lenders were preparing for the correction. All right, so COVID-19's pandemic is the latest bull run to provide a handful of stress tests for the cryptocurrency lending firms. During Wednesday's corrections, the lenders were prepared. The latest dip didn't hurt as much as March 2020, but it did clear out the excessive leverage that the CEO of Nexo said. So it's good to see that Nexo allegedly is solvent because I actually use Nexo. They say it was so rapid because there was a lot of leverage, and that's why the crash was so deep. Now that it's cleaned up, we don't have such excessive leverage in the system right now, and that's why we're seeing a recovery. Nexo lowered its loan to value ratio weeks ago because there was froth in the market. So it's funny, Nexo did send out an email, and they were like, yo, we're changing the LTVs. And I was like, that's interesting. And then so they did. And then I guess Unchained Capital did the same thing. So everybody had more wealth in Bitcoin. No one was in position to complain. And like a move like that, it's less stressful. So yeah. Yeah. So that's what they're saying is we're healthy now. We lost a trillion. I guess the trillion was leverage, right? And now we have to grow organically. What do you think about Terra Luna? So I have a video on Terra Luna. I think it's an amazing token, but technology-wise, I think it's a fork. So there's nothing special about the technology, but team-wise and what they're building, ecosystem-wise, there's no one like them. There's no one like them. They have the stocks, they have the lending, they have they have the platforms that are just like for payments, like Chai. It's 6% of Korea's payment system. So yeah, Terra Luna, amazing company, technology-wise, right? So let's see, March 2020, Nexo had $1 billion in assets. Now they have 15 billion. So margin calls affected 10% of BlockFi's loan books in March 2020. Wow. And 25% of the retail loan book. So yeah, retail lenders are just getting smoked. 1 in 4 retail lenders got smoked. So that's tough. You got to learn your lesson though. Too much leverage is not a good thing. So here's another piece of this coordinated attack, right? So you had Elon say, oh, we're not doing Bitcoin no more. Okay, so you're one of the smartest people on the planet, and you're just saying Bitcoin right now is too takes too much energy. Like you didn't know that before. You run an energy company. That's just weird to me, right? So all of a sudden, so Elon does that. Then China does the ban. And then on top of that, the US Treasury is like, guess what? If you move more than $10,000, you need to report that to the IRS. Do you know how many times people move $10,000? in a day, like just regular people in crypto. Like that's crazy. So where I live, let's see a comment. Where I live, almost everyone owns crypto. My whole family owns crypto. My dad diversifies his portfolio in crypto and gold. I do crypto and gold and silver, and I enjoy the volatility. Where are you from? That's really advanced. That's really advanced. So here, I would say it's not that many people. Out of 100, one, one maybe. So the U.S. Treasury, I think, they want to regulate crypto. 3/4 of my city owns crypto. That's crazy. Um, Small city in Germany. Okay. Yeah. So Germany, what's the taxes like? I heard that it's actually one of the good places for taxes in crypto. So yeah, it transfers over $10,000. It's added to the, kicking people when they're down, right? So now all of a sudden we need to be tracking you guys where you store your money and blah blah blah. So that caused a little bit of a dip. Tomorrow I have a friend in Hanau in Germany. The real story of the crypto crash has little to do with China. So once again, someone is talking about, the bull run is driven more by spot trading and leverage, right? The industry, 100x leverage. Um, it's crazy. So you can just listen to this podcast and they'll talk to you about the story. But it's you know, leverage and traders. That's what we're seeing. Traders blowing their accounts up. So next thing is Miami. So the mayor of Miami, he loves Bitcoin, and also they're doing rallies. So they're talking about talking about Bitcoin. They got rappers. There's a virtual conference. So the NFT themed expo. Mayor Suarez wants to make the city a crypto hub. The Miami Heat basketball team will soon play in FTX Arena. So yesterday when I talked about my top 7 coins, I mentioned Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX buying the Miami Heat stadium's naming rights for 18 years. So it's going to be called the FTX Arena. People are going to be like, well, what's FTX? Hopefully, people learn that it's about that exchange. It's going to go to the exchange, and that's why I like the Holy Trinity as the coin. So the Bitcoin conference, they have a Bitcoin conference every year in Miami. It's actually really big. So the mayor he's bullish on Bitcoin, right? So that's good. So no taxes for crypto if you're quiet enough. No taxes that I know of. You're 16. Wow, you're starting early. Good for you. Um, yeah, I heard Germany was one of like the 3 places. You got Puerto Rico, you got Germany, and you got Hong Kong. And those are the places where if you have crypto, you can just do whatever you want. So Diddy, Tiffany Haddish, and Kevin Durant teamed up. So they're buying an app called Eco. So they did a financing round with 26 million. So these are people just trying to get in on the madness of crypto and buy, the next big thing. So they saw that who made all that money on Coinbase? I think it was Kevin Durant and Nos. So these guys think Eco is going to be a big one, and it could be if they are investing in it and then they're promoting the app, they could get millions of people. So um, you know things are going steady for the growth and the natural growth of crypto. Now I wanted to talk about this exploits and hacks. This has been happening for, well, ever since crypto started, right? Exploits and hacks. This was crazy. So Pancake Bunny is a yield aggregator, and what they do is they will take, for example, staking. And when you're staking, what will happen is you have your coin staked, and then you have your interest that you're earning. And the coin stake and the interest earning are separate. So what Pancake Bunny will do is they'll put it back, and then you compound your interest. So it was automatically yield or adding yield farm. So it would take a return, for example, Pancake Swap's coin. If you were staking it on the platform at one point, it was like 90% per year. And if you put it in Pancake Bunny, it could be 150% to 300%. So last night, someone hacked them. Someone hacked them. And, well, they didn't hack them. So they didn't steal funds. What happened was they took some kind of flash loan and they were able to mint more Pancake Bunny tokens, and they dumped the Pancake Bunny tokens on the market, and it tanked the market. So here, they're saying the hacker used Pancake Swap to borrow a huge amount of BNB. Didn't know you could do that. Then the hacker went to manipulate the price of USDT and BNB, as well as Bunny BNB. Then they ended up getting a huge amount of Bunny in the flash loan. The hacker then dumped all the Bunny on the market, causing the Bunny price to plummet. So the price actually tanked 96%. And when I went to sleep, it was $7. It went from $240, but I think it was at 150. Yeah, it was at 150, and it dropped to $7. And I was sitting there like just about to go to sleep, and I was like, should I just take all of my Matic and put it in Pancake Bunny? Because usually when these flash crashes happen, it goes back up. And you know what happened? When I woke up, Pancake Bunny was $29. I didn't do it. I just didn't want it. You know, why take unnecessary risk? I didn't do it. But Pancake Bunny was $29. It was crazy. So there's always a 5x somewhere. Let's see. Pancake Bunny. Look at this. They're at $45. Oh my god. Anyways, it is what it is. So, you know, my friend suffered from this flash loan exploit. Did they suffer in Pancake Bunny, or did they suffer in another platform? Because another platform got hit next week. It's probably the same hackers just going around to every single spot and trying this flash loan thing. So how would I convert Matic to Bunny? It would have been hard. So I probably would have just sent my Matic to Binance, right? And then I would have sold my Matic for USDT. Then I would have converted my USDT to BNB. I would have withdrawn to Binance to my wallet. Then I would have went on Pancake Swap, and I would have bought Pancake Bunny at $7, and I would have had a 9x. That's crazy. But you know what? It's scary though. It's scary though. But I was thinking about putting like a lot on that because I knew it was going to come back. Rari Capital, the same thing happened to Rari Capital, and their token went to like $8. It's at $8 now, but it bounced back too. So I was just thinking that, man, 9x. Missed that one. Anyways, so what I think is these exploits are going to happen. What I did notice on the Twitter, the reason why I was thinking about investing in it is they said none of our capital has been hacked. Like all of our capital is still there, but if you were holding Bunny, you got mangled. Right? You're down probably, what, 66% right now. But over time, they're going to figure out a way. They said they're going to figure out a way to return people's money or get people's money back. They have, I think they have money in the stash. So we'll see. Do you think it was worth buying the Bunny dip? Whew. I think I just covered that, right? When I went to sleep, it was $7. It's $47 now, right? But I'm not a really big risk taker. I think I can just make my money, slowly. So yeah, that's Pancake Bunny. And then I want to talk about what you can do while you're waiting. So one thing I would do is we should post big wallets, whale wallets, in the Telegram chat that we can kind of copy their plays. So if you don't know how to find a whale wallet, what you can do is you can go on Etherscan. You can go on etherscan.io and you can see every single transaction that ever happened on the blockchain, right? So it's showing, the market cap of Ether, 322 million. It's showing the difficulty rate, the hashes. It shows the latest transactions. So then there's an app called Whale Alert. So what Whale Alert does is they take all of the transactions on the blockchain on Etherscan and they show you what the whales are doing. Look at this transaction right here. 7,000, 118,000, 15,000. These are small transactions right now. 4,000, 75,000. So what will happen is there'll be a transaction sitting on Whale Alert, and it will be for $10 million or something like that, right? And then you can go and see what's going on with that account and see what that person is doing. So Whale Alert is amazing. I was hoping I could see a really big whale doing something. I don't see anything right now. But what you're going to do You're going to click on the transaction, then you're going to find what happened. You're going to go in their wallet. Here we go. There we go. Oh, these are Neo ones. So someone transferred, 491,000 Neo from an unknown wallet to another unknown wallet. That's crazy, right? So there are people holding these coins, and what you want to do is just see if they have anything interesting that you could copy them and say, oh, why is this guy holding $5 million of, this coin or whatever? Maybe I should look into that coin. So yeah, whale alert. So you can go on Ethereum and just check the whale alerts. So transaction map. H&T miners, man, they don't let up. They just keep printing money. But I have a bunch on the way, and I need to get them here. So that's the issue, is I have about 7 to 10 on the way. So I'm not sure what this is in the map. It's just showing where the money's going. So anyways, whale alert. So I found some whale wallets. So there's 2 whale wallets I want to talk about. So Sam Bankman-Fried, right, the owner of FTX Exchange, I found his whale wallet. He sent a donation. He sent a donation to a charity of a kid that was, I think he was dying of cancer, and they needed $800,000. And Sam Bankman-Fried, I think he sent $100,000, and he posted the transaction on Twitter so the person could see I just sent the money. So then I copied the transaction and I found his wallet, and then I went to Zerion, and Zerion, what they do is they visualize the wallet to make it simple for people to break it down. So Sam Bankman-Fried right now, he only has 3 coins in this wallet. $81 million. All he holds is Ethereum, right? And if you look at the 1 week, it did hit 100. Yeah, see, it hit 118, and it's down to 81, and he just holds. All he does is he holds, right? So now you can click on history, right? And you can see what he's doing, where he's sending money. So he's sending people money, $70, $269. I don't even know what he's doing. Maybe he has a bot trading, because like some of these are like $14. Like, what are you doing? 1.3 million. So this transfer here was $1.3 million that he did at 6 p.m. Just casually transferring 1.3. Yeah, AMC's got 100x. It's aggressive. So Blockfolio, it looks like it went from him to a Blockfolio account. So let's see where he sent this money. He sent 499 Ether. Found another account, right? So we just found another account. This account has $79 million in Ethereum. So now you can go in here. Okay, let's see what this person is doing. So you're going to go to Zerion, right? And you're going to go to manage wallets. And then you can add, actually, you know what? Go back, go to Zerion. You see the wallet there. Actually, you know what? That's the same account. It's just the account amount changed. That is weird. Yeah, it's the same account. So yeah, $80 million, but you can see his transfers. You can see the in and out of where's this money going, what's he trading, what's he buying, and maybe you can find some gems that way. So Sam Bankman-Fried. Now I got Vitalik's account. So you can look at Vitalik's account, and so Vitalik has $368 million sitting in that account. And if you look at where the money is this token called ERC20, Kuma Inu. So this account is actually like a burner account for Vitalik, because you know how I can tell? Because it doesn't even have his regular, where's the regular Ethereum? So he has a public account called Vitalik.eth. And what happens is when someone mints one of these dog coins, they were giving half of the money to Vitalik. So they're like, ooh, Kuma Inu, we're going to give half our money to Vitalik, right? Shih Tzu, we're going to give half our money to Vitalik. So they've actually given him $368 million. Now, what a waste of capital that is. So at one point, Vitalik was sitting on $10 billion, I believe. And so he donated about 2 or 3, I think 1 billion or 2 billion, right? He donated that and he burnt the rest of the coins. He just sent them to a burn address. And what he said is, don't send me money without my consent. Don't send me money without my consent. I don't want your billions. So that's a nice problem to have, right? It's a really nice problem to have. So that basically sums it up. So I would start looking on the blockchain. So one of the things, last thing I want to show you is, for example, how to not get, burnt. You can do research on these coins. So 𝙤𝙗𝙬𝙗 Shiba, for example. We'll go look at 𝙤𝙗𝙬𝙗 Shiba. Sure, man, send me the 10 bill. So 𝙤𝙗𝙬𝙗 Shiba, you go on the CoinGecko site, right? So on CoinGecko, what you're going to see the price. It's so low that it doesn't even count. Then you're going to see the trading volume, 500,000. This is a dead coin. This is a dead coin, right? We can all share the 10 billion. And then what you can do is you can find out, okay, well, how many people own this coin? And you can kind of track it. So for me, what I do is I look at the coin, I look at the price. I usually even they move so fast, I'll even take a picture or screenshot it, tweet it to myself or something like that. And then I'll go on Etherscan. And what I'm looking on Etherscan is I want to see all of the details of the coin. I want to see the makeup of the coin. I want to see who's the top holders, where the money is, who's transferring money in and out, how many holders there are, how many transfers, what's the velocity. So then I'll take a screenshot of this, right? If I really was interested in this coin, I would take a screenshot of this, and then I would say, oh, there's 7196 holders. Okay. And there's 15,000 transfers. So there's basically, 2 trades per person. Then you can see what the last trades were, right? So you're looking at the last trades and you can see that's a big buy or whatever. That's a big buy or sell, maybe, who knows? But then what you can do is you can look at holders. So now when you're looking at holders, you want to look to see that there's not crazy whales holding a lot of the money. So if 𝙤𝙗𝙬𝙗 Shiba is worth, doesn't even have a market cap, but okay. Vitalik's wallet, because usually they send them 50%, right? So this is just me, $14 million he has in there in his wallet, right? So you go back to the Etherscan. Look, VB, Vitalik Buterin, 49% of the wallet. So that means this coin is worth, right, $28 million. So then the next person has 2%. So if we're at 28 million, 2% of 28 million, that's a whale. If he dumps on you, it's over, right? It's over, 30% drop. So what you want to do is you want to look at the distribution and you want to make sure that it's evenly distributed and it's not crazy. So that's one thing you can do. Then you can look at the contract sometimes, and you want to see that it was a verified contract. Oops, right here. Okay, so this one, see, it says contract source code verified. You always want to make sure that the source code is verified so you can read the contract. And then you want to search, I think it's for lock. Let's see if the word lock is in the code. It's not. So tokens are probably not locked. The reason why you want to search for locked in the code is sometimes they lock the code or the coins, and they're probably going to get better at this. But what they'll do is they'll make it so that you can buy the coin, but you can't sell the coin. So now all of a sudden you've put money in, you think you're going to make money, you see the price going up, you go to sell, doesn't work. Ask me how I know. Brutal. So yeah, that's all I want to talk about today. So then the last thing you want to do is you want to see recently added. and see if you can just find some inspiration out of, every once in a while you see recently added. So I usually check my recently added every 1 to 2 days just to see if there's a big coin that maybe I was going to invest in that just went public. All of these coins right now, don't recognize any of them. I haven't heard anyone talk about these coins. But no, I haven't seen any good coins yet. So how's the time? 50 minutes? All right. So to last about, we're going to do 10 more minutes. I'm going to talk about some coins, DeFi. So I'm going to talk about DeFi and yields. So right now everyone's like bleeding out, right? They don't know what's going to happen. So I did some tweets today for this live stream. Okay. 𝙏𝙗 Finance. So just let me get a drink. 𝙏𝙗 Finance. Oh, there's 500 copycats a day of Shiba and SafeMoon. It's crazy. So 𝙏𝙗 Finance, they're a yield funding company. I need to follow them. So right now, when I'm looking at a coin, number one thing I'm going to look at here, 𝙏𝙗. This is SBF. This is the dude that I was just showing you. Wait, I'm not even following them. This might be a fake 𝙏𝙗. So that's the thing. You gotta you gotta make sure. FTX official. 𝙏𝙗. Sometimes there's fake accounts and they'll say, oh, these guys invested in us, and they really didn't. So I'm just double checking to make sure that 𝙏𝙗 did. Okay, maybe we don't know. All right, so 𝙏𝙗 Finance looks like they got 𝙏𝙗, Three Arrows Capital, CMS Holdings. Gonna follow 𝙏𝙗. So 𝙏𝙗 is Sam Bankman-Fried's investment company. So they do the research, they invest in companies. So it looks like they've done $2 million of investment. This is a top level one. The rest of them, I've never heard of them. Three Arrows is like low level, but now what you want to see is that one, they're well funded. Two, they have good tokenomics, but the platform here is yield farming for stable coins. So okay, so you can swap stable coins. So for example, if you had USD stable coins and you wanted to switch it to Binance USD, you could just do it right here and swap it. Then there's a bridge. So what is this? Only use personal wallets for depositing from exchange. Do not deposit from exchange. So what they're going to do is any ETH. So that's their bridge. Not sure what the bridge is used for yet. Okay, so these are their stablecoin pools. So for example, if you were scared and you didn't want to be investing in the market right now, you could go hunting for yield in stablecoin fields. Now, personally, I don't know 𝙏𝙗 Finance from a hole in the wall, so I'm not going to just go out and jump and invest. But what I'm going to show you is just that these yields are out there for when you're waiting. So I would say the minimum yield you should be getting on your USD coin is 7% in today's terms. Like in May 2021, 7% should be achievable anywhere you go. Then, for example, Pancake Bunny, where I had been yield farming before, you could get 30 to 40% on yield. So 𝙏𝙗 Finance is another pool. So the issue with 𝙏𝙗 Finance is what? Could they do a flash loan scam on this and just empty out the pool again and drop the coins? Now, here, we're going to look at the stablecoin pools. So for example, this, US Terra pool right here, 57% annual. So then what you have to do is you have to add liquidity. And what it's going to do is you're going to have to be like, I can't do this right now, but you'd have to put 10, 10, 10, 10, I'm pretty sure, right? Then you'd hit deposit. It's going to give you the LP tokens, and then you're going to stake to the UST pool, right? So then when you stake in the pool, you're going to get your yield. So this was the UST pool here, right? Then it's going to show you how much you're staking, and you're going to get 57% APY. So look at the daily. So 2/3 of the war. Now, right here, I'm out. When I see this, I'm out. So 2/3 of your rewards are vested for 6 months, which means I can't get the interest for 6 months. Sorry, I need the interest now. Right? Money now is better than money later. However, this is what you're going to do. You're going to look at all of these different yield farming pools and find which ones are the best ones. So that's just a big a tip. And yeah, so you can just earn your 10 to 30% while you wait for the market to correct, or while you wait to get confidence in the market, and then you can go from there. So yeah, that pretty much sums it up. So Nerve Finance. Then I had Popsicle Finance. Okay. So we'll see what Popsicle Finance is doing. So Popsicle Finance is on the Binance Smart Chain, and they're on ETH and Phantom. Okay, so coming soon, right? So these guys are going to be yield farming on the Binance ETH. So basically it's multi-chain, so you can have all of your coins there in one spot. And if you go to Popsicle Stand, I'm guessing that's where the app is going to be. It probably doesn't work. No, doesn't work. So this is, a brand new place. I would watch to see if they're going to be good. I'd watch to see if anyone big invests in them, and then you just go there. So they're automatic market maker. So then the next one you're going to see is Orca. So I'm guessing it's called Orcadex. Yeah, I've seen the MXC crypto miner. Like what, 3,000 euro? 2,000 euro? Whew. But it makes $15 a day. So Orca, the first user-friendly cryptocurrency exchange built on Solana. So okay, number one, I need to know if this team is good. But two, that's built on Solana. So Solana is the fastest and cheapest, one of the fastest and cheapest blockchains that's actually operational right now. And of course, it has SBF. So yeah. Now Solana looks like they're listing it as one of their projects. So there you go. So you're going to go to Orca. It's going to be the same thing. So you can trade your Solana for the Serum ETH. Interesting. And then you're going to go to pools. Let's see what they have in the pools. So this is an infant, right? This is an infant pool. So yeah, USDC, USDT, 2% annual. Solana USD, 69%. So what happens is they pay high yields to attract capital, and as the capital gets drawn in. So what I would say is these guys are just trying to make crypto look simple, and that's all. So then the last one is Step Finance. Step Finance is serious. So Step Finance is a dashboard for crypto, and what it's going to do is when you're on Solana, you're going to be able to see all of your coins, all of your balances. It's going to look normal, right? You're gonna see the nice UI. Orca looks promising. Doesn't quite rely on the same old layout of UI other finance sites. Yeah, Orca knows what's up when it comes to UI. They need to, but the number one thing you got to have is security, right? And then you got to have the yields to draw people there and the bonuses. So Orca looks nice. Now Step Finance is similar. Step Finance is going to have APIs, and you're just going to be able to see everything. So then you got, Alameda invested, 3 commas, 1 block, Radium, and Solidity Ventures. So Step Finance is, let's see, if you go to, can you go to staking right now? Yeah, okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, So now Step Finance, right? They have the liquidity pools listed there. So for example, if you're on the COPE Radium, if you're on the COPE Radium, you can see this pool: Step USD, Radium Solana, Radium ETH, Radium Serum. So they have all of, I like the US dollar pools. I'm very risk averse, right? So this one doesn't make it enough. I could just put my money in Celsius, right? But yeah, you're going to go there and you're just going to see. Then you have the dashboard, or I guess you can trade. Do I have Solid? Oh, they want you to create a wallet. Well, I'm not going to do that. Anyways, anyone want a free wallet? There you go. There's the seed words. So, yeah, you got to create a wallet. So what you would do here is you would put your address in. You put your address in there, your Solana address, and then boom, it would show you the dashboard, and it would show you all of your investments, where they are, what you're staking, what you're not, where's the money going, where's the money coming out. So yeah, those are a few things that I wanted to show you today. So thanks for staying on the stream. It's been an hour now. I hope I gave you some helpful info. Stay strong, be vigilant, watch for, Bitcoin's price, watch for the manipulation, watch for Ethereum's price. If you're scared and you don't know what to do, I would say, if you're scared and you don't know what to do, I would say that you should just hold US dollars. Hold US dollars. And we'll go from there. So thank you very much. My name is Sam. This is the GSK Wealth Builders Show. And please subscribe, turn on your notifications, and hit the like button. It'll help grow the channel. And I'm going to be bringing you some more information in the future. So thank you very much, everyone. Take care.